Hi, and welcome back to No French Chefs. All right, we made the blue cheese a little while ago, and we're going to make meatloaf tonight. And in honor of the fact that it's kind of Greek, I've got my Greek hat on here. Actually, it's more of Italian. I don't know. In between the two, but it's very flavorful. And the first thing we're going to need is to make some marinara sauce. And we're going to start with about 3/4 cup of olive oil to a can of tomato sauce, and this is a 15-ounce can. I'm sure most of you are familiar with, and this is real quick and easy to make. I'm just going to turn some fire on it. There we go. And we're going to start with a little basil. We're going to do about a tablespoon of basil, about a half a tablespoon of oregano, and about a tablespoon of garlic. Now you could use fresh garlic for this if you wanted to, but since this is just kind of a test and we're in a hurry today, we're just going to put about 3/4 of a tablespoon of garlic in there. And some black pepper. Now we don't want it too chunky. Normally I would use whole fresh onions and the fresh garlic, like I said. But because we want this to be somewhat of a smooth sauce, we're going to just go ahead and use onion powder. And we'll just shake a little bit in there about like that. That's probably about a half a tablespoon. And a bay leaf. About that size ought to do it. All right, and we're going to just whip this around, get it mixed up real good. And like I say, this is just instant marinara sauce almost, although it does need to steep. We're going to let it come up to where it just about starts to boil, and you got to be really careful with tomato sauce because it'll get carried away and be all over the place. So we will sit here and stir this over a high burner. Might as well throw the rest of those spices in here that spilled on the stove. All right. And like I say, as it starts to get hot, you want to turn your heat way down. And just let that steep there. Now we're not going to need it for a little while. We're going to chop up all our vegetables and get ready to put it in with the meat. And then we're going to put about half of this into the meat and use the rest of it as a glaze just before we put it in the oven. All right, we'll be right back.